Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sen.
And 15 PCA.
Native 454.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast. So last week we covered the Call of Duty reveal. Now Battlefield, not to be left behind, had their big reveal. Did like a pre-show with the guy from the Daily Show.
Yeah, talking about
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that, whatever. But the actual trailer, it shows off. And it's about 3 seconds in, you got a female fighter, and she has like a hook arm. So it's a
Captain
female
Hook.
woman with a handicap. So what is this? Don't get into this mess.
Yeah,
I know. Everyone has to do it. Everyone feels like they have the need to, like, we gotta put it in there.
And she's a badass.
yeah.
So she has to be able to fight and kick butt and do all these things. And now she has a hook hand. Man, that's horrible. Trying to hold a rifle like that, and she's like a sniper. Are you kidding me?
That's just stupid. And another thing that's also weird, too, I think this is obviously World War II.
Yeah.
And this is supposed to be the French Resistance, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, they talk about they're going to do in different
areas.
different theaters of war.
But guess
This
what?
one-
There wasn't that many soldiers in the French Resistance because they all surrendered.
Yeah.
Right, clearly. The Nazis.
And I
It's
know
just-
they have to make stuff up to make it more actiony, but
But in the trailer, they showed off a lot of stuff, a lot of game mechanics that if you weren't paying attention, you wouldn't see. Like they showed off the new. You're able to shoot grenades in the sky. Like that's how you blew that plane out of the sky.
Yeah.
Because the guy threw a grenade, he shot the grenade and it blew up the plane. You can with tanks and like heavy trucks, you can move defense things. So you can grab the AA gun and move it.
oh, that's cool.
So you can do a lot of cool stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
So, but if you're not paying attention to the trailer, you don't see them. Things are coming at
Yeah,
you.
because that's like it's reward. There's so much action going on, you're not paying attention.
Then
Yeah.
then something blows up. Like a V2 rocket comes out. Boom! Guy falls down. He's being killed by a German soldier. Then guess who saves him? The girl with the freaking handicap hook arm. Oh, how's it going? It's like, oh god. I'm not saying you can't have females in video games, but when it seems like it's just this forced thing.
Yeah, they're the shoehorn. Like
They
I
did
said
that in
earlier.
Battlefield 1 during that sand mission. Oh, she's so cool. She kills everybody. Okay, then that didn't happen, but
well,
okay.
And also, why the hook arm?
Because you gotta, again, are they gonna go out of the way and say she's a lesbian too?
I know, might as well.
Yeah, because you have to have the LGBTQ plus handicapped and
To infinity.
do the times infinity. You're gonna have all these things.
That equals the end. I don't know what's going on anymore.
But yeah, everything else in the trailer looked great. Graphics look
The
great.
graphic again, I love.
Yeah.
Battlefield is my favorite first-person shooter when it comes to the Call of Duties and all that stuff. I love Battlefield because it's always a big. I like the big arenas. I like having vehicles. I like playing a class. I'm a support
Yeah.
guy.
And also, I like how the destruction, you can destroy everything in the game, so no one can really hide. You can blow up
Well,
the building.
the thing that's interesting, too, like, they use V2 rockets. Well, that was used in Germany at the end of the war, so this has got to be towards the end, I would assume.
It's all over the place when it comes
Yeah.
to like.
Yeah. So I've more played Call of Duty. I haven't played one in a while. I've never played Battlefield, but it does look amazing.
So this is a Reddit post from Falcon Box over on the Xbox subreddit. He broke down all the new stuff in the new game. We're going to talk about it. So thanks to him for, I'll leave a link in the video. So you guys can check this out. Biggest thing ever, no season pass. So you buy the
Ooh.
game, you get all the maps, everything as it comes
Nice.
out.
That's cool.
Launch locations are going to be in France, Africa, Rotterdam, and North African Desert. Those are going to be the 4 main areas, and they're going to be adding more areas.
Ramadan.
Rotterdam,
Rotterdam, I know. I don't.
Rotterdam.
Those are way
Yeah.
different areas.
Yeah.
they're-
Co-op mode is called Combined Arms. Single player War Stories returns. I like the War Stories.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
get to follow people and learn their little what they did in the war. Fortifications are things like sandbags, trenches, tank stoppers. Only supports can build offensive, defensive fortifications such as machine guns. Field cannons are much faster at building everything. So they're making it to where you can, after let's say you take point B, and like, okay, guys, you can put sandbags up and a machine gun nest, so you can do more building and stuff. Kind of take that from Fortnite a little bit.
building, yeah.
Like adding that building mechanic. I wonder what it's going to be limited to.
Yeah, because how much
You
can
have to go
build?
pick up resources,
The thing I want to say this,
Yeah.
that is a kind of taking idea from Fortnite, but it's not. It's a subtle.
and
one.
it makes sense.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
small. It's not like it
Yeah,
is like in Call of Duty, where like it was probably ripping
I-
off Fortnite in that battle royale.
And I hope it's not like crazy because like you don't want one guy building like this crazy.
Yeah, like
fort.
a whole giant freaking fortific pillbox all by himself.
Yeah.
But here's go. Do you dedicate 4 or 5 guys to build something for a defense, or do you move on to the next point?
Exactly.
See, I
I
like
know.
that strategy to
You
it.
got to
Yeah.
you got to make it either or. You can't be just staying in one spot like you said and building a fortress.
Predetermined areas to build, such as flags, can destroy buildings. So if you know at the end of a Battlefield game everything's destroyed, you can actually rebuild the walls and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
yeah.
the actual building.
That's cool.
They have a new attrition system. Health bars and stages only regens up to the next stage, not to 100.
Oh.
So, like, you'll have, like, 3 little segments. So you get almost killed, you only can get that first segment back. You can't get the other 3.
Yes.
And that's, I'm assuming, you're not from a medic or whatever.
Yeah.
So you can't just hide behind a pillar, get all your health back.
Yeah,
you
have
can only
someone
get back.
kill you, and yeah.
That makes sense. That makes it to where you're more vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Physical interactions. Every action in the game requires a player to interact for the things like med kit, spotting, ammo, ledge grabbing. For example, a healer requires walking over to a health pack, character animation to pick it up, then start healing. I guess that adds to the thing so you're not just spamming health packs everywhere. You actually have to get down and maybe wrap the thing around his arm.
Because in the other games, couldn't you just stick and just
Yeah,
keep
and-
sticking, like running around, like really, like yeah, oh yeah, you're better now, you're better.
As long as you have to look down at the getting the health packs, I'm fine. Because that used to irritate me in first-person shooters.
Yeah, we have to look away.
Yeah.
No more HUD map spotting. Spotting is based on movement changes around you. So remember before, you can just look out and just keep spamming the spot button so you can see like snipers in the distance. So they're trying to fix that.
Okay.
Revival system has a full-on animation. Takes a few seconds to complete. No more revive trains. Takes time to complete. So, yeah, like you were just saying, you can't just go on revive. You'd sit there, work on the guy, maybe hit him with some morphine, wrap a bandage, then they get up.
Yeah,
So you can't just go around just healing
You gotta make it at least 5 seconds. Come on. Don't
Yeah,
make it
because you
so
can't go
easy.
around just poking people.
Ragdolls are server-side. Now you can drag down players' bodies elsewhere.
Oh.
So I guess you can move people's bodies. So they can't... I don't know why you would want to do that, but I guess you can.
You hang them from the trees. Like, oh, jeez.
Any class can do a squad revive. Takes longer than a medic revive, but it doesn't give you full health points. So if you don't have a medic, you can still up your guy, but he will probably get half.
But the problem is no one likes playing the medic.
I love playing the medic, but support is my number one favorite. Then it's medic, then it's recon, then it's assault.
Yeah.
But they're always going to mix these things up. You can call for help when down, so you can actually medic, so they can actually hear you, which is fine. I like that. Ragdoll's players' bodies affect the environment, push down in the grass, etc. So so like it's a little more immersion, just a little touches like that.
It's so bad you put the dead body, cover yourself up so you don't get hit.
Gunplay completely changed. And I don't give any explanation here, but
Yeah.
no more visual recoil. Each gun has a unique recoil pattern that can be learned and mastered. A lot of people get when it comes to first-person shooters that the recoil than this visual recoil. Destiny has a lot of visual recoil. The weapon isn't actually inaccurate, but it's shaking your screen, so it's hard to aim, even though technically the gun isn't
Moving.
Yeah.
so I'm glad they took that away and just let the weapon be the recoil, however it recoils. I like that. That's a good thing.
Yeah, instead of having to worry, am I aiming right? You don't have to worry about that now.
Bipods easier to use and set up. Bipods have always been a weird thing in Battlefield. Like if you're on a ledge and you aim down sights, it will auto. But sometimes you don't want it to do that. So I'm wondering how they're going to fix that because it was a weird thing. Because I always put bipods on my machine guns because then they become like laser beams. Especially if you have a good vantage point, you can just lay down some
You
fire.
can just lay it like this and go like that because it already has the front part on it. Yeah.
Bullet penetration through thin wood, sheet metal, and walls. So if you're using like an LMG, you're going to be able to... They're going to have, I don't know, they're probably going to... Certain weapons are going to have more penetration than others. So if someone's hiding behind just like a fence, you can be able to shoot through the fence and still kill that
Yeah, if
person.
you have like a bar and you just like... boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so if you're not behind like a big brick wall, it's not going to be able to stop bullets. That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too... Where people are just spamming the machine gun to rip through everything.
Yeah.
Movement's changed. You can dive forward, backwards, left, and right, similar to Rainbow Six's prone system. That's because you can dive to the left, dive to the right. Diving has a delay, though, to prevent dolphin diving. If anyone knows what
hate
dolphin
that.
diving is, that's when you jump in the air, dive, stand up before you hit the ground, so your character is constantly jumping and moving, so it's hard to shoot you.
Oh, I hate that.
But
In
people-
Destiny, that was a thing, too.
Yeah, well, you're
dolphin
constantly
dive.
doing like these weird things, especially when there's prone, because you're going prone in this. I hate it. I'm glad they're preventing that from the beginning.
Yeah, because that ruins games.
Crouch sprinting is in the game, which is fine. Can bust out of windows and commando roll, no destroying the window first. So in the trailer, you see the guy just jumped out the window. You can do that now.
Yeah, you don't have to shoot it a little
You
bit.
can catch, throw back, and shoot grenades.
That's
So
so
can you
cool.
catch this guy and throw it back? That's some balls in it, but I always cook off my grenades.
Yeah, that's
bro.
what I'm saying. Yeah, if you cook it,
It reminds me of that scene in The Simpsons where the guy get the grenade and he's like, "This is for Lenny and Jimmy and Tommy." He's not just a bad guy when you get the gnome and it blows up in his hand. He won't shut the hell up.
Just throw it, you idiot.
man.
Let's see. Less grenades because less ammo. So they're gonna overall. You're gonna just have. You need to work with your squad. So
Yeah.
you're not gonna have as much ammo as you normally do. Because they said somewhere in here, you're going to be able to have a couple of firefights, and you're pretty much going to be out of ammo.
Oh, that's good. I like
So
that.
you need to work
Yeah.
with the team to have a resupply. Excuse me.
Comes down to knives.
Yeah, exactly.
Can tow items in the game with vehicles such as previously stationary anti-air guns. Teammates can use anti-air guns while they're in tow in the vehicle. So you can hook up, let's say, an AA cannon on the back of your tank so you can just shoot in both directions. There's going to be some really cool... People are going to do some cool stuff. I can just see this happening. For example, you can drive a tire tank down towing a field cannon behind it, or a truck towing an ammo crate to resupply teammates in the front line.
That's perfect.
So many cool little things like that. Destruction explosion inwards or outwards to based on the destruction where the destruction happens. Throw a grenade inside of a building, the explosion sends things outside. Outside of it, it breaks inwards. That's cool little touches like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like if you shoot into the wall and the bullet goes through the door but hits the front wall, it will shoot up. It will be
I'll be scattered.
it will
Yeah.
scatter differently. That's pretty cool. I like that. Tank driving into a building slowly destroys a building. Walls slowly crack and fail. It's not instant, which is more realistic. So you have to
Yeah.
then slowly but surely crush the building down.
Yeah, it's not going to be like instant like it was in the.
Heavily focused on squad play and instant placed in the squad when joining a game. Thank you.
Nice.
New squad spawning system. Squad deploy system that shows what squad mates are doing in third person in real time before the tactical map screen. So spawning on a squad in a kicker that's spawning on a tactical map. But it's cool because that's one thing I liked about Battlefield is you can spawn on your teammate. Now you can see what your teammate's doing because if he's going to just die in 1 second, why jump on him so you can get killed too? So it's giving you a little bit more visual.
So you can move it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A squad call-ins, V1, JB2 rockets as seen in the trailer, supply drops with ammo and health, smoke barrage, heavy weapon pickups, not hero kits, squad-only vehicles such as the Churchill Crocodile flamethrower tank and Sturm Tiger. So they really want you to be in a team. So that tank, you can't use it by yourself. You have to be in a squad.
Oh, nice.
And I guess you can call in the V2 rockets and stuff like that,
That's
smoke
cool.
smoke grenades. Elite classes are gone. Behemoths are gone. I like the behemoths. Remember, you can call them like the big airship.
Oh yeah, and
what-
it comes in.
The four classes are back: assault, medic, scout, and support.
Okay.
Make it easy.
Yeah.
Create a soldier, add them to a company of soldiers, then customize them with gender, face look, face paint, outfit, etc., etc. And assign them a class archetype. Class archetypes are highly customizable. You can be an assault and specialize in anti-tank, anti-infantry, or a mix of both, etc. So I guess it's more customization to build your character, which is I like that.
And the thing is, you notice how when you said that, they really, and besides the little part, they didn't mention anything about gender or anything like that. So why did the trailer have to do that?
Because
this sounds good. Just do this.
Highly specialized archetypes called exotics, such as recon paratrooper, stealthy short range behind enemy lines, person who uses a press SMG, silent gadgets like pistols and Garrett's, sometimes silent footsteps and throwing knives, can change and add specialized trees such as agility, flak armor, suppressive resistance.
Oh.
The more you play a class, the more specializations archetypes that you get. That's the thing they said. The
You
only
can
way to
branch out.
get, the only thing that gets you to get better, you got to play the game. So they're basically saying no more. Oh, I bought this pack and unlocked everything for me.
Exactly. Now it can be super soldier.
And they're going to be selling, I don't know if they're going to have loot boxes, but they're going to be selling skins
Well, that's
and things like
fine.
that. I never buy those things.
Yeah.
But if that means that all the maps are free, good for me because I don't spend money on that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Let the other fool buy the golden face paint, all the stupid crap that everyone seems to like.
Yeah, because that really helps in a game like this. You almost take out like a sore thumb.
Definitely think that this is much better than what we saw in Call of Duty, which was trying to be everything else. And this one just looks like, oh, we're going to change up the Call of Duty game, take a little tiny bits of things from other games, but it's still a Call of Duty experience.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they didn't overdo it.
So definitely just watching the trailer, it was like, oh, that looks pretty cool. But reading this Reddit article gives you so much more about how the game's actually going to be played.
Yeah, and it also gives you more details. Like that's the problem I had with Call of Duty. It didn't have like this
Details.
detailed. This was super detailed. Like we know.
And
a
the
lot.
guy was so arrogant too in the Call of Duty thing. It was a real annoying. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you never played this before. Yes, I have.
And this game's got me excited. I can't wait because I've always liked the assault class, so I want to be that person that just goes in there and just.
Well, I hope we get a
guns blazing.
release date pretty down the line.
Oh, they say,
here.
it's coming out
Oh,
at
wow.
the end of the trailer. Let me bring that back up. Pre-order now, early beta access. It's coming out soon.
Oh, that's cool.
I forgot what exactly
This,
comes out.
hopefully this ends up on Game Pass, but I doubt it.
Oh no, not right away. But it will be probably on EA, the EA
Yeah,
pass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Battlefield 5. Let me just look up. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Release date October 21st.
That's not bad.
That's good.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Battlefield 5, October 21st. It says 2016, but that they got the wrong year on that. But
Well, 2
yeah,
years ago, you don't remember.
definitely looks super cool. We're gonna definitely be able to play this. And I don't have EA Pass anymore because it just I wasn't playing that many games. But I'll probably get it just so I can get the beta quickly.
Yeah,
just for 1 month and then get rid of it again. But yeah, we'll definitely do a full review of that when we get the game because I just love Battlefield games. They're my favorite of the big army type
They're
games.
the most, I would say, realistic.
Yeah, considering it's not Arma,
Yeah.
but it's not Call of Duty. It's right there.
Yeah,
I think it's a nice
exactly.
sweet spot.
Yep.
Crimson Sin here. Thanks for watching and be sure to like, sub, and share. Also, for the most up-to-date information about the podcast, follow us on Twitter at C15 Podcast.